The building you see behind me is called the Parish House, part of a complex of buildings here at the Byfield Parish Church. This particular building that you see behind me has an interesting history, as do most of them. This was originally called a vestry. It was given in the name of one of the men of the church in about the 1850 period, just before the American Civil War. It was a building that was really necessary because the meeting house was stark, plain. It was used for meetings, that's for sure, and of course it was the place of worship. But other kind of functions like dinners or special meetings, they were difficult in the meeting house, and the vestry took its place. This particular building started down the road a ways. In other words, it was a building across from the fourth meeting house, which you can't see, but if you could see through the trees and up the hill, you'd see it even today. This building was directly across the street, and again, it was used for special purposes. Upon our arrival, the Parish House had a long room that extended from this building back. That piece of building, or that building, still exists down in the old spot. It was used for a stable before we arrived, but they had transformed it by our arrival into classrooms for Sunday school. The roof of that building was a flat roof. It was a tar and gravel roof, and it could never be sealed correctly, and it leaked. So in our time here, about the 10th year when we were here, we built another part of the building, a second story, with a regular roof to prevent that. The meeting house was moved to this point by really the gift of a couple who came here in the late 1990s. Mr. and Mrs. Herrick were very vital in establishing Interserve, a major missionary outreach to the Islamic world. After he retired from his position down in New York, came here to worship, and we're thankful to them for giving a gift to us. It enabled us to move this building from down the road a ways up onto this piece of property. When this building was moved, it was really only half the building, because we cut the building in half. The back part was turned into a house. This part was moved up onto the property, and now there's a residence down in that second half of the Parish House, which is now a family home.